22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. When you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he wisely will throw that one away. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven 1st.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Here's the 1st carry for Kenyon Drake. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 41 yards. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Cowboys make over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The 1st carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2, brings up 3rd and 10.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On second down, Elliott. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A first down throw for Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. To throw again on second down. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins, finding space at the 40.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Jackson on 1st down. Throw right side taken in by Wallace.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
On 1st down, Drake. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Tackled at the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Anthony Barr in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Zeke going to get it on the option.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Prescott. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Prescott off play action. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
On 3rd down, Drake. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
The score, Ravens 21, Cowboys nothing. Justin Tucker, the kickoff.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's into the hands of Prochet. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That would complete to Prochet. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson now.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing, Prescott. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Elliott is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Play action now, Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Prescott to throw it. This is caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Running with Elliott. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On second down, a run to Dobbins. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
On a quick.
Now they run off tackle with Drake. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And taken right at the 35. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Off the play fake, Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup. 35 yards. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's at the 50. 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And now here comes the